Lake Forest podcast is supported by viewers, listeners, and businesses just like you. Michelle Parno has lived and worked in Lake Forest for over 2 decades. Michelle's lending experience, when combined with her real estate expertise, makes her an invaluable asset to her clients as they navigate their home buying or selling process. Call Michelle now at 847-528-8721, 847-528-8721. For the best cannabis in the world, look no further than Iliad Epic Grow. Owned by Lake Bluff's own Rich Ruzich, they are a cannabis cultivation center focusing on hard-to-find small batch products that will delight both the occasional user and ganjier. When visiting Michigan, ask for it by name. Epic Products, exceptional process. For more information, email info@iliadgrow.com. Laracy & Company CPAs, founded in 2010 by Lake Forest's own Brian Laracy, specializes in tax preparation and bookkeeping services. Earning the People Love Us on Yelp award, their process is straightforward. Just upload, review, and file. For a free quote, visit LaracyCPA.com now. That's LARISEYCPA.com. I'm excited to share with you something special from our Lake Forest community, the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa, located at 775 North Bank Lane in Lake Forest near Wisconsin Avenue. This just isn't any spa. They offer an amazing blend of traditional spa services plus the added benefit of medical procedures and treatments. In a relaxing and luxurious spa environment, you can enjoy a range of cosmetic and aesthetic treatments. These are all performed under the supervision of top medical professionals. The Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa provides skin care, facial rejuvenation, body contouring, laser hair removal, Botox, dermal fillers, chemical peels, and much more. What's great is that each treatment is tailored not just to enhance your appearance, but also to address specific skin concerns and to promote overall well-being. So if you're looking to pamper yourself and take your beauty routine to the next level, give the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa a call at 224-768-8028 or visit them at their location on North Bank Lane. It's an experience your skin will thank you for. We'd also like to say we're thankful for our Patreon supporters, Otto, John C., Helen, Herrick, JM, and Paul G. This might have to be an early edition podcast because there's a special event coming up this Saturday, June 21st. What is this special event, Jeff Urso?
So I just met with everyone, all the leadership in Lake Forest on the staff levels.
Kathy Z, shout out.
What's that?
Kathy Z, shout out.
Yeah, Kathy's great. We're shutting down Western. So by the time everyone's watching this, it'll be today, which is Saturday.
I want to release this early.
Oh, you're releasing it early, even better. I love it. So Saturday, 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock, 2 bands. We got a classic rock band and a jam band. We got face painting for the kids. We got some other good surprises. We're sponsored by Miller Lite's 50th, 818.
Miller Lite, yes.
Goose Island Hazy Beer Hug. So we're doing a true block party in Lake Forest. Going to shut down Western Avenue, have everyone out. Great music, great drinks, good food. We got the Sticky Fingers barbecue team coming out to smoke ribs. So we're getting like 50 slabs. We'll have dogs, burgers, pizza. So it'll be a great event.
So shutting down Western, like where at? Over on Woodland?
So from Woodland to Jewel. So you'll be able to access Jewel, and then right where their second curb cut is, that's where it'll shut off, and then it'll be shut down to the light on Woodland.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
So 2 to 8.
2 to 8. We're trying to encourage as many people. There's a huge. Everyone knows the city lot in downtown Lake Forest runs basically from the viaduct, the bridge, kind of where all the high school kids park.
Yeah.
All the way down to Chiefs on that side of the train, right? So I'm trying to encourage everyone, park over in that lot. No one's enforcing any timed parking there that day. So park over there and just take a nice little walk over to the block party.
Nice. Way to go, City of Lake.
Stay off of Oakwood.
Stay off.
Yeah, you park on Oakwood, we're not serving you. So.
Oakwood, the safest street in Lake Forest.
Yep, that's right.
No, that's great. Way to go, City of Lake Forest. All the slams that they get attacked by, including by me. Now we give them some positive.
I'm incredibly happy. I'm going to make sure this thing just goes so great because if the City of Lake Forest continues to do these things that the village is doing down in Lake Bluff, we are going to blow it out of the water. We're going to make it awesome. This is something I think everyone wants. This is something
Yeah.
everyone in town needs. So it's going to be great. It's a good start. This is the pilot.
So let's get ahead of the curve here because, it's the first time doing it. And if we're going to do it again next year, because you want to build the foundation and grow it,
Yep.
we want to squash any idea of anything being negative about doing something like this, like garbage or.
Oh, we're on top of it. I got, yeah, we got a crew to keep everything clean. But yes, please don't litter. Please don't do any of that bad stuff, obviously.
And you can stand on Western with a suds.
That's what's about to happen. So yeah, you're gonna be able to listen to some great music and have enjoy Miller Lite's gold 50th can right out there. So it's gonna be
Okay.
awesome.
And let's see, I'm just trying to think for the parents that are walking around. I mean, can you walk in with your wagon and your cooler in there?
That's
Or
the idea. Well, so no outside food or beverage,
thank
and
you.
here's why. And it's not. And here's the difference between other places that do it and what we're doing. So one thing I didn't like how that was, in Lake Bluff for years because our bartenders are Bassett certified, right? They're
Yep.
able to card everybody. They'll know if someone's had too many sodas that day. So we want to make sure that the trained licensed bartenders are the
Yeah.
ones controlling the flow of liquid. So if you show up with a cooler, we don't know what you're drinking, how much you're drinking. We didn't get to card you. So unfortunately, you can't bring outside alcohol. If you want to bring some lemonade or whatever for the kids, feel free. But if we see an adult out there drinking something, we'll probably have to ask them
Well,
to.
it's your liquor license that's on the line, man, right?
100%. Yep. So we're gonna force it with adults, but kids feel free to bring juice boxes or bottles of water. Of course, everyone can bring so
Well, I
stuff
call
like that.
Miller Lights juice boxes. It's pretty much.
Yeah, there you go. You just crush them.
What about the neighbors? Are they getting involved in any of this stuff or
So far, no. I mean, I know a lot
it's
of
the
people on
first one I
Oakwood, as
know,
you
but
know, and most people I talk to on Oakwood, I think are coming. So they're coming down, and they're gonna have a great time. So we've heard a lot of great things from the neighbors. There's always going to be a couple neighbors. That's going to be in any town, any place you do it. There's going to be a couple people that don't like it, and be a
uh,
little upset. But
I'm
it's
talking about your business neighbors. I mean, they're gonna, help do, are they?
Well, they're invited. I've invited Kuro and I've invited Folia if they'd like to set up a table, a stand, and sell food and join the festivities. So I think they might. So yeah. Other
Okay.
than that, parking's not going to be much worse than it typically is here on a Saturday anyway. So it'll be just fine.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be fun. So I think it's gonna I think we're gonna hit a home run with it.
Okay. Getting off the event for a second, liquor licenses. City Council was talking about something about a D1 liquor license in their last meeting. What is Randy Tack
I didn't
talking
get to
about?
catch up on it. I mean, I have a liquor license, obviously. I have and I could pull it up. Um, but do you know what they were talking about with this D1? I wasn't
I,
able to.
I don't know either. I just saw the summary myself. I'm just wondering if that's getting more into the beer, wine, or the bring your own
It
BYO.
probably is. Yeah, they have the full. I mean, obviously they have the full service liquor licenses,
Yeah,
which
tell us the different levels so people can
yeah.
understand.
So okay, so you have your full service liquor license. That's the most expensive, right? And it's called on premise. So everything in every liquor license is on premise, off premise. Off premise means Jewel, right? You go to Jewel, you buy beer, you take it home. That's the off premise. On premise is a restaurant. You come and you drink. So there's different classifications. So they have a beer wine one. They have temporary ones. So if you wanted to have an event at the beach, for instance, you actually need to get a liquor license from the city that day. So if you're having, eighth grade graduation and you're inviting everybody over and you want to give out some beers and stuff, you still got to get a liquor license, a 1 day liquor license from the city of Lake Forest. So there's all these sorts of license. BYOB license, maybe that's what you're talking about. Those are popular in the city. I just don't see it around here with the exception of high-end wine, right?
Yeah.
So, unless we're going to something and we want to bring some special wine with us that evening, I don't see it. But most restaurants I know, like Folia, like Deer Path, like Gallery, they want to sell their own high-end wine.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they want, get a $25 cork fee when they're selling, they're making a lot more than
Yeah,
that on
because you can
a bottle.
impress people. Ooh.
Right. So I don't see the BYOB thing being a thing. I mean, Duffers will not be getting a BYOB. I know that.
Okay. All right.
So,
Just for the wives out there that like their fancy wine, how long is a once you uncork it, how long does a good bottle of wine last if it's on the shelf?
red wine, we have a 48-hour rule. White, white you leave in the fridge. So white, usually is 3 to 5 days. But our what we sell here is in Chiefs and
Yeah,
Lantern.
yeah, yeah.
It's kind of, your
We're
your
talking
Kim
about.
Crawford, your Mignetto. I mean, we sell your everyday
You have
fun
no
wine.
problems throwing that out after 48 hours.
Well, here's the thing. We never throw it out. We just go through it so quick,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's kind of we get 3, 4, 5 cases of Kim Crawford a week. So a bottle is lasting an hour, you
What
know.
do what do people not realize about fruit flies?
Oh man, that is a war. So we had a problem the first year with them. Tackled it. Second year wasn't bad. They knock on wood. Last 2 years have been really good here at all our bars. So one, yeah, obviously you got to do your normal maintenance and clog your drains. You gotta clean your drains. You got to
Drains. You can have a clean counter, but your drains are crap.
it's that's where they populate, right? But there's some really good products on the market we finally found. You put out, and the trick is with a fruit fly is when you see one, address it. Never wait because those things, if they populate, it's just
Forget about it.
goes on longer.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So
The
it's
other thing
open garage door season. You'll get a couple here or there, but we've had great products and we haven't seen them. So
sorry.
yeah, right. Thanks.
Uh, I don't want to get off the topic just yet, but what does it evolve that you used to put the paper cones on the open liquor bottles, especially the sweet stuff? Like, what do you guys do? Because the bar backs, whoever the bartenders at the end, man, they can't leave that bar till it's pristine, right?
Yeah, so we have special pourers with stoppers in them. So those stoppers is a deterrent for that, right? Some bars have what they call open pourers. That's there's no little ball inside, if you will. Those are the ones you'll see with those paper cones and stuff sometimes because if that bottle is not used and that pourer isn't cleaned daily, that's a perfect place. I mean, how tiny is a fruit fly? That can make if they're gonna go find food. That's what they do. They eat sugar. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's why you see that. But most bars or in Lake Forest I go to, I've ever seen usually have the stoppers.
Duly noted. You got any
Yep.
opinions on it used to be maybe 10 years ago, all the electronic pouring and all that. Is that too impersonal for you or
Yeah, I hate that. I hate it. You're talking about like the beer.
AccuPour, all that stuff?
Nah, it's terrible. So
Are
you
you a
got it. You
three
got
count?
it. What's that?
1001, 2003, is that an ounce or
Yeah, I mean, obviously, and here's the thing: if someone's sitting at the bar and it's a regular, they're
a
gonna
little
make
something,
sure,
something?
yeah, you gotta keep them happy, right? But if
The
it's a
tourist?
right, yeah, yeah, get out of here. So yeah, it's I, I've seen them. The technology is really cool. I love technology. I use technology in so many things, but sometimes, like you said, it becomes impersonal. Like you ever go to those beer places with the cards, and then you get your
Yeah,
draft.
I pour my own beer. I love it.
It's so dumb. I'd rather go to like a brewery or something and let the guy talk about all the fun stuff. He uses a
Yeah,
lot of adjectives like, "Oh, these are native hops that we sun dried and it's got a sense of citrus." Like I have no idea what he's saying,
great
but I'm like,
marketing. Great
yeah,
marketing.
great, man. Use all the adjectives. I taste it. Yeah, it tastes like beer. It's delicious. Let's give me more of it. Make sure it's cold. So that's it. I guess I'm not a sommelier. There's a word for it, but the sommelier of brewing. I don't
Well,
know.
Biralier, I don't know.
Go with that, I guess.
Hey, look, 80% of the need to 80% of the people. That's how you keep in business.
100%, that 100% of the time.
Right. That's what we do in your business and in my business, you know. You can't please everybody because the minute you do that, you please nobody, right?
Yeah, no, you got to own who you are, and you got to go for it. I mean, and that's why I like when people are specialists. When everyone's like, "Oh, we do everything," it's like you're kind of not good at anything then. So you just got to own it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I had on my list, and I don't know if they're still around, you got your bar managers there. You have quite the diverse crew, which is awesome. And they're doing great videos for you out there that I noticed. Like,
Yeah, I got. She's here. She's behind me somewhere. Nina, you over here? I'm dragging her over.
yeah,
So Nina does all our videos. So here comes Nina. She'll.
Nina, is that 99 Love Balloons, Nina?
Hello, how are you?
Hold up, Nina. I think you've served me properly many times, or
Yes.
somebody.
Wait.
So yeah, Nina does all our videos now. Pete? Have you been watching our TikTok?
Absolutely. I see it. Well, you two, latest one is the two of you like kind of together crossing bottles or something I saw on there. I thought that was very, very cool.
I like the one where she's on the truck with the remote.
Did
Yeah.
you catch that one? That
Oh
one was
my
all
God.
good.
Yeah, she has like 5 more loaded. So when are you dropping your next one?
Yeah.
Honestly, today, I think we have a new one coming out. It's already posted on the TikTok account, but we're gonna upload it to the Instagram. It's pretty funny.
So
So
the
kind
old
of
people is Instagram and the newbies are TikTok. Is that how that works? I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure it out
Well,
myself.
no, Instagram is like under 30 also.
Oh,
Us
really?
folk are on Facebook, dude.
Yeah. Why?
definitely a younger demographic on TikTok and Instagram.
Okay.
That's why the videos are appealing so well, I think.
Yeah, well, 100%. So we were really weak with this. Like I post on Facebook all the time, as everyone knows, and I
Right.
can,
Absolutely.
right? And I'm
Lots of
like,
Canva posts before, but now I'm gonna grab a chair.
yeah.
These TikTok
So
and videos are definitely
Nina came
grabbing the
up with the
attention.
idea to be like more, like social media, whatever. But Nina's been taking off, and she's been killing it on it. It's
Well,
like,
number one, you
what,
can't be
what,
a
a month and a half?
Yeah, probably about a month, month and a
no,
half.
I'm noticing it. I'm like, holy
Yeah,
cow.
Yeah,
And
yeah, we've definitely been getting a lot of engagement through that. A
yeah.
lot more followers.
I bet you other places are going to start doing a better job. They're going to be like, man, look at Duffers stuff. We got to be funny
Heck
now.
yeah.
no, you got to take on Deer Path. Those guys think they know it all.
I like George. You know that.
Yeah, okay. I don't.
Yeah. George is the best. The best.
Yeah, if you've lived here 30 years, if you're a tourist, forget about it.
Yeah.
Bring your own beer.
Stay longer. Maybe he'll
Deer
say.
Path should have their BYO when George is behind the bar. All right, I'll leave that alone. We'll edit that out in post maybe. So, do you see the posts getting shorter and shorter and shorter for response? Like people won't.
No, honestly, I think all we've been doing is growing and it's just been getting more popular, more views each time, I would
Oh,
say.
I mean, no, the time, the length of the
Oh,
video that you post. Like, if it's up for 5 minutes, nobody's going to watch 5 minutes unless it's like really.
oh yeah, no, they're very quick. They're probably 15 seconds max, most of them.
Which I'm always mind boggled. I always thought like 30-second, 40-second video. Like, I don't
I
know.
mean, with like the younger demographic though,
I
you
know
have to capture their attention quickly.
that's
Yeah.
So
their-
that's
their
what I think is
attention span
working.
is
I
15
mean,
seconds.
but actually, so I think these videos being short, definitely work in our advantage.
So, what's a good hook?
Honestly, you
Don't
gotta
look
get
like
right off
Jeff or
the bat.
Pete,
You gotta
number
make it
one.
funny. What'd you say?
Don't look like Jeff or Pete.
No.
What are you talking about? It's all
Just
natural.
Yeah, just making sure that's a funny caption at first to grab their attention, and then just also the audio or music behind it definitely works in our advantage. There's a lot of popular audios and sounds on TikTok that are popular at a time, and if you use those clips, it definitely helps attract views because those are the audios that are trending. So I think that helps a lot when people hear that familiar sound. So doing stuff like that, yeah.
And now you're working on pictures, right?
Yeah. more pictures of the food and everything to come. Also pictures of our staff and customers definitely get a lot of likes. So focusing on that as well.
So she's doing really good on Brodsky's and Duffers. So
Okay.
now that she's on the podcast, the challenge for her is Donati's.
Donati's coming soon.
Yeah. So
Oh, all right. All right.
So
Well,
the bar,
first step,
bar part's good.
well, first step is you paid for the URL for the year, right, Jeff?
Yeah, I hope so. If
That's-
not, I guess you got to call.
So, so Nina, what's the biggest thing that you've learned from doing these? Have you been doing it a long time, or it's just like, hey, I do this personally. I figure I can help out the business. How did it start for you?
No, I just have always been really interested in social media, and I always knew it would be something I could do and hopefully would be good at. So it was definitely fun to start doing this. I didn't major in marketing or anything like that in college. I was a communications major, but
That's why
a
you're
lot of my
successful.
classes, like they focus on marketing and PR. So I learned a lot about like what types of platforms, like and what types of audience align with those. So I think that helps a lot. So I've definitely learned from doing it more about that and what types of content would align with that audience. Just as we were saying before, TikTok, younger demographics, so
Yeah.
the funny videos work very well. And then Facebook with the good photos of food and
You can
different
tell 'em,
canvas of
be
like,
8-year old.
no.
I have
Yeah,
extremely
I
old.
No, but it's definitely a learning
Don't-
experience as I do it though, because I
don't-
see which stuff works better for what platforms. So, but it's
Okay.
going really well.
Pete, I only do this because Pete makes me feel young.
Oh my God.
Well,
But yeah,
I'm
it's
glad we
really,
have such a
really
strong
fun.
relationship, Jeff. So for the 21st, I'm going to throw it out there, Nina. How about a little geocache event? What do you think for the people that show up from 2 to 8?
From 2 to 8?
What's geocache? How you
Yeah,
guys?
what is that, Nina?
I don't know what that is to be complete.
You hide stuff.
No,
You
it's
hide
got-
stuff like
It's
clues.
what?
It's a scavenger hunt that you start with.
Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, I remember doing that actually. Yeah, that would be fun actually.
But you hide
Or
food and plants?
no, not food.
Oh, you
Like
could be gift certificates or whatever. I'm just,
that's
throwing
actually
it
a
out
really
there.
good idea.
Yeah, sure. In the 50 by 10
Yeah,
area,
no, it's not.
there's a gift card under this keg or that keg. What do you mean?
No, you have a bunch of people walking around looking for the Pokemons and for their gift certificates. And I'm just throwing it out there. We're just trying to create some buzz. 2
All
to
right, well,
8.
So like the kids or something too.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, we're putting up a big orange fence by the railroad tracks to make sure
Yeah.
everyone's safe. And then we
Stay
also
off
have
the
a
tracks.
person at the top of the hill, just so we know. So please bring your kids. We are going to be monitoring that very well.
Jeff will be out there with Pete.
Yes.
Pete will be working less hard than Jeff.
oh my God.
We'll make sure that the beers are at the proper temperature and the fruit flies are at bay.
So we got it down, man.
So everything's going to be served in the bar? Is there going to be anything outside since it's on?
Oh yeah, no, we got a full bar station outside. We're gonna
Okay.
have the rib team. We're gonna be serving all the ribs, burgers, dogs outside, and then we'll have a light menu inside. So we're not doing the full menu until after the event's over, but you still could get a pizza, salad, couple.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
How else
yeah.
are we going to promote this event Saturday, Nina? Because this is an early video that's going to be going out.
Yeah, so still working on the video right now. We have a Canva out just
No, this
promoting
video.
that.
I'm gonna send this
Oh,
out.
this
It normally
video?
goes on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Special edition.
No, just it's gonna be a really fun time. Gonna be lots of
So he
activities for
wants
the
to know.
kids and everything.
Yeah, you guys. So he wants to see your TikTok on it. That's where he's going with this. He wants to be like,
What am I saying? I don't know.
Nina doing to promote this is what he's saying.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
totally.
Okay.
Got a video coming out, but it's gonna probably be out later today or tomorrow.
Jump around. Jump up and get down. Jump, jump, jump. Everybody jump. Jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump.
Okay.
Really fun stuff we have coming up.
And then Jeff, I'm going down my list of stuff that we got to do. Lake Forest Day's coming up, and as you know, if you're going to get any tchotchkes or anything, you got to work on it early. Do you think we're okay with just using officially sanctioned Lake Forest podcast dog poop bags to give out when we're doing the parade? You think that'll work?
And that's the prize you're giving to everyone. What's in the dog poop bags, Pete?
Love. No, just a rolled up, just a little things, PSA, a little sticker on it. Do you think that
Yeah, I think that'll get you even more friends than you currently have. Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're gonna win them all over, Pete. People are gonna love you.
Dale Carnegie
All
has
that.
nothing on me.
Yeah, just
How to
mess.
win friends and influence people. Just watch this podcast.
We have to be in the parade this year. I've skipped the parade for the last like 8 years. But
Darn
Oh, wait,
me.
hold on. Donati's is doing it or Duffers or what's the brand or all of them?
probably do both. We'll do a Donati / Duffers.
Will you be in front of the Lake Forest podcast or behind? It's sort of like the
I
the
don't know.
shovel and the
I'm
bucket
usually the
behind the
guy
elephant.
driving the pickup truck, blasting AC/DC, and then everyone else is having fun in the back of the bed. So
Oh, I thought we would do a podcast trailing you guys.
why don't you do a live podcast on a trailer while we pull you?
I would do it if there was some decent cellular service in the city, but because of the third ward people, everybody's sucking the teat off of our cell tower in
You know
first
what's nice
ward.
though? I feel like I'm on vacation every time I come to work because my cell phone just doesn't work. People are like, I tried calling you. I'm like, yeah, I really disconnected during the day. Call me at night when I get home. It's brutal.
Last
Just go to
que-
Verizon or Comcast or AT&T or T-Mobile in East Lake Forest and you're fine.
Last thing on my mind to help out the aspiring business owners in town, especially in the service industry. You think it's cool just to leave the free Wi-Fi, or do you want to be like a hotel in nickel and dime 'em? What do you think?
I'm going to take the lead on this. We
Yeah.
have fiber optics getting installed Monday to promote free Wi-Fi. So we've been like, right now, it's kind of a secret. Like the bartenders tell you the Wi-Fi if you ask,
Yeah, I'm
you
well
know, which I get mad. Sometimes I'm like, man.
punch it in wrong every time.
So we got fiber coming in. Fiber is now available with Comcast and Lake Forest. So our fiber is getting it's already installed. It's getting live on Monday. So we want to be the Starbucks of East Lake Forest,
Ugh.
with a Miller Lite instead of a latte.
Don't you want to be like the Hometown Coffee or the Gerhardt's?
I like both those places. I ate at Hometown this week. I always get it to go.
Is Jesus still hanging out in front?
Oh man, he's talking about the kid on the motorcycle. Pete, I am going to decline to engage in that. Obviously, that kid is,
It's just I'm just asking if he's what's his
I'm
name?
sure
I don't
he's
even
a
know
nice kid. I don't know.
All right,
I
the
have an
the
opportunity.
assumed gentleman is he still got his tent out in front of Hometown
I
Cafe?
have not seen a tent outside of my hometown.
Because
Would you
I
want to come
heard
to
you want
East Forest anymore because of this deer path thing? Are you avoiding us down here?
hey, when I go out, unless it's Mother's Day, Jeff, I come by. And if I can't get a hold of you guys, I go down and I see Joe over at
Yeah,
Cheek.
yeah, that's the best way to do it. Yeah, you just
It's
get
nice
your
that
own
we
park.
it's nice
And
that
then
we- the Duffers podcast.
what's that?
It's nice that we turn this into the Duffers podcast.
Oh, I was gonna say we got to change this over to the parking in Lake Forest now.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Urso. What's wrong
I've
with
been waiting.
parking in
I was waiting
Forest?
for you to set me up, but I'll set you up, I guess.
Yeah, talk to me. Where am I going to park
All
for
right.
you?
So
Oh,
here's the sitch.
Part of this.
Yeah, Nina, you might as well.
All right. I'll stick
You
around.
got something better to
yeah,
do?
you're
I
helping
love
the
this.
statistics. The minute that you
love it.
leave,
No.
Yeah, our viewership's just gonna go
Oh
away.
my God.
Okay, so we got some city lots in East Lake Forest. Yes. Okay.
yes,
Here's my issue.
yeah,
So now the bartenders, poor Nina here, is getting
Yeah.
kicked out of parking at our building. All our staff is, all the restaurant staff's getting kicked out because they got to make room for customers. So
Yeah.
that's understandable, 100%. I get that, right? So they got to park at the city lot, which is right across the way. You got to go under the little viaduct. That's where we want everyone to park at for the block party, which is going to be free that day. But they want all these young kids that are working to go buy a parking permit with the city to do so. So I think we got to come up with something to allow free parking for, young kids and staff in town that are just, trying to work and get a job. They, if they show a paycheck stub, maybe if they show something, I think parking should be free, especially if they got it. Now they got to walk 3 blocks and they don't have a choice to park here. Because otherwise I'll tell you what's going to happen. If we don't get, we should make our city lots free, first of all, to encourage more people to use them because it's intimidating. You pull into the city lot and it's like, if you don't have a permit, it's like, oh, I'm not going to park here. So
Yeah.
where do you park then? You go park in front of someone's house on Oakwood. So stay off of Oakwood. But the whole point is, instead of them parking in front of people's houses and residents so that they could have free parking, let's make these city lots free, especially for people that work in Lake Forest.
But
She lives,
Jeff, the
so she's not
taxes are
gonna
going to
live there.
go up.
Well,
When you said you wanted your license, you'd said you would have all your employees park over there. Now we gave you everything, and now you want them to come back. What's going on,
that was
Jeff?
never hooked up with my license.
All right. All right.
Don't go on that path, Pete. But I think we got to get these. But I think for the customer end too. So our big situation, Folia is really busy, which is great. We're help promoting it. You know, I'm plugging it every week, as you know. Bruno's a guy. You know, he's a really good guy. But everyone's coming here, right? So you got Duffers, Folia, and we got Kuro right in front. So our lot is full. I mean, it's crazy.
It's also just the issue of having people that work here late at night walk. Like we have some like 18-year-olds having to walk there at like 10, 11 at night, some older ones working till 1 a.m. and then having to go under the viaduct, even though it's not far and Lake Forest is very safe, it's still
Yes.
Right. So we're going to ignore some rules on this because they want Nina, as you know, most of our front of house staff is female.
Yeah.
And they want them to walk, you know, to their cars at 1 a.m. I'm not going to allow that. So at 9 o'clock, they're going to move their cars back here, whether they like it or not. But yeah, that is a situation as well, 100%.
What is the solution then? Because we always like to offer a solution, Jeff.
We got to make thanks, Pete. I like how you played on my thing from last. I'm catching up to your comedy. I love it. We got to make these lots. We got to make these lots encouraging for both customers and staff to use. I understand we got to charge people that want to use lots for trains because they're coming from other communities and they're not spending money or working in our community. So maybe specific parking for train lots. But other than that, like, I think the lots should be free. Like, I don't even know why we're charging the high school kids to park.
I was going to say that, Jeff. Ever since 2020, those lots are what, half filled, if that. Shouldn't like half be?
Well, Lake Forest High School, basically, a lot of the kids park over here and they'll walk to school.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It's they're less. So we gotta get them full.
Well, especially at the end, because that's farther away to get to the train. I would think if you would remove the restrictions there, if you want to park there, why not?
100%. And
There
I think
you go.
Look at that solution.
great solution.
But I think this would be good. Listen, it's good for customers too, because like customers don't even know they could park there. So if the parking is up and down everywhere, people are going to start parking in front of all different places. So we just need to promote like, hey, welcome. I've been to downtown Hinsdale and some other spots.
Yeah.
Great parking, because it's tight. It's hard to find a spot. Sorry, Pete.
Well, most.
So yeah, it could be an hourly limit or whatever. In the city, by the city building, I think it's like 2-hour parking and 3-hour parking in those lots, right? Those are free lots kind of have over there. So I think we just need to apply that same logic to.
So what's the pushback going to be? Because here's what the managers are doing. All right, we got tax rep. Okay, Jeff, we'll do what you say, but we're going to have to ask you for another 0.5% on your liquor sales
What you mean? Okay,
to offset.
so now they're not using them, so you're not getting.
They're
the
going to
money.
say they are, Jeff.
Right. Okay. But I don't know. I just don't think. I think we could get other ways. We could create other ways we could generate revenue if that's a huge revenue maker. I don't see it is.
Okay.
Well,
I think the first step is we got to find out how much money is coming in from those parking lots. After what? Give me a time period.
Well, after 4 o'clock, right? So it's 4, and I doubt, and I will say this. So I'm not knocking anyone. I say like someone developed this law with
Pete Jansons is doing all the knocking.
The mind of these are people using these lots for the train, right? So that's the mindset when all this came about. No one was thinking about people, but like if you go to the Lantern, it's a great parking advantage. A lot of people don't even think of this, right? Park right there in that little lot and you walk. You have some of the closest parking to the Lantern versus trying to find a street thing and walking 3 blocks. It's great parking.
If you got a sticker.
If you got a sticker. Right. So that's I don't see it being enforced a ton.
right.
Now that
Well, the
some of
cops don't enforce much.
Oh,
Well,
that's
doing
Pete.
DUIs.
That's not nice, Pete. Stop. You're baiting me again.
I'm not baiting. I'm just.
You know I'm going to stick up for them. They're in.
Of course you are. They're our finest. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Hey, number one.
Yeah.
Okay. So to recap now, I'm gonna add the parking lot to my list. That what time period do we got to make sure Nina has safe
Hey,
passage
listen,
over?
I think after 4, make it free parking, right?
Yeah.
After 4 p.m., it's free. First of all, no one's getting on the train to go to work after 4, right?
Yeah.
Weekends after 4. I mean, great. The train is used Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, but we need signage up that says, hey, after 4, free parking. And then we could encourage customers, staff, everything. Let's park in these lots and let's leave the spaces open for other people too. So I think it'll be great.
What if you had one of those? What's that club that you have, Jeff?
The club, I got the pub club.
Yeah, pub club. If you got a pub club sticker in your window.
Yeah. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna reach out to the city leadership and see if they'll do that. It also provides you VIP parking at the beach and anywhere else you need in the city.
So with your city sticker, you get this pub club sticker.
Exactly.
Ah,
Yeah.
you're a
Maybe
genius,
VIP.
Jeffer. So I love it. I can't wait till this podcast goes out early. Give us the details because I'm not even going to edit this. I'm going to put it together, put it in an email, send it out June 21st, 2 to 8 p.m. Where, what, why?
We were right in front of Duffers. I mean, how many times I got to say it, dude? Jeez.
Our audience
Right in front of
changes every 2
Duffers,
minutes.
2 bands, tons of music, face painting for the kids. We got tons of giveaways. We got a Cubs watch party. 1 o'clock, you could guess the score, and during the game, you could tab is free. We do that. So there's
And the scavenger hunt, right, Nina?
I was gonna say, don't forget about the
Nina-
scavenger hunt.
Nina's going to be on the scavenger hunt side. Nina will be out.
Try to work on
She'll
it.
be the person out there with her phone recording all this
Yeah.
more content.
Literally.
So,
You got to catch me and Jeff Saturday, Nina.
Okay. well,
Pete, you're coming, right?
Absolutely, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll be there. No, this is awesome. Wait, hey, kudos to the city. Kudos to the city business owners like yourself, Jeff. Coming together, making something out of nothing. That's what America is. I love it.
I know. It's good. And we're gonna do such a good job because then next year everyone's gonna want more of these. Not just in front of Duffers, maybe
The other end, yeah.
maybe Lantern, who knows? Like we could bounce this thing around and get everyone in the city in on it. But like I said, it's something that I think Lake Bluff does so well that we need it here.
Darn tootin'. Nina, send me some of your favorite videos. I'll put them in here, and we can clue everybody in that hasn't already seen them. All right?
That's great. Yeah, definitely.
Nina's phone's about to blow. Everyone's gonna be calling you to do videos now.
Oh, those 4 people. That Pete.
Oh my God.
Jeff and Nina, great job. Awesome episode of the Lake Forest Podcast. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
bud.
you.
Have a good day.
The Lake Forest Podcast is supported by viewers, listeners, and businesses just like you. Michelle Parno has lived and worked in Lake Forest for over 2 decades. Michelle's lending experience, when combined with her real estate expertise, makes her an invaluable asset to her clients as they navigate their home buying or selling process. Call Michelle now at 847-528-8721, 847-528-8721. For the best cannabis in the world, look no further than Iliad Epic Grow. Owned by Lake Bluff's own Rich Ruzich, they are a cannabis cultivation center focusing on hard-to-find small batch products that will delight both the occasional user and ganjier. When visiting Michigan, ask for it by name. Epic Products, exceptional process. For more information, email info@iliadgrow.com. Laracy & Company CPAs, founded in 2010 by Lake Forest's own Brian Laracy, specializes in tax preparation and bookkeeping services. Earning the People Love Us on Yelp award, their process is straightforward. Just upload, review, and file. For a free quote, visit LaracyCPA.com now. That's LARISEYCPA.com. I'm excited to share with you something special from our Lake Forest community, the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa located at 775 North Bank Lane in Lake Forest near Wisconsin Avenue. This just isn't any spa. They offer an amazing blend of traditional spa services plus the added benefit of medical procedures and treatments. In a relaxing and luxurious spa environment, you can enjoy a range of cosmetic and aesthetic treatments. These are all performed under the supervision of top medical professionals. The Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa provides skin care, facial rejuvenation, body contouring, laser hair removal, Botox, dermal fillers, chemical peels, and much more. What's great is that each treatment is tailored not just to enhance your appearance, but also to address specific skin concerns and to promote overall well-being. So if you're looking to pamper yourself and take your beauty routine to the next level, give the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa a call at 224-768-8028 or visit them at their location on North Bank Lane. It's an experience your skin will thank you for.
We'd also like to say we're thankful for our Patreon supporters.
Otto, John C., Helen, Herrick, JM, and Paul G.